Honorable Commissioners.
We from the Polytechnic sector, we wrote the same entry examination with our counterparts in the universities. And on no ground should we be discriminated against. I just want to read out the justification of HND as an equivalent of BSc. 1. Same entry requirements, 5 credit pass, including English and mathematics. I like to state again that gone are days when we used to write MPCE and UTME differently. Now it has been unified. We call it Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. And that tells you that if you don't pass that, you cannot gain entry into either university or polytechnic. Secondly, same 5 years course duration of study. We did 2 years for ND, 2 years HND, and 1 year compulsory IT. Remember, sideways for 4 months is inclusive. So what knowledge are you talking about that we don't have in the polytechnic sector? Ratio 70 to 30 practical and theory curriculum for HND as against ratio 60 to 40 theory practical curriculum for BSc. Same professional and international examinations. You can refer to ICANN. We write the ICANN examination, and nobody has complained that polytechnic products are found wanting or lagging in these examinations. Same civil service. Decorum, please. Same civil service promotion examination. Sir, you would agree with me that there have never been any time in this country where they set different examinations for HND holders and BSc holders. They write the same promotion examinations, even in the civil service. So why is discriminating against ourselves? Conclusively, sir, the fact that the purpose of establishing the polytechnic education is to advance technology in Nigeria. At this point in the history of our dear nation, when we are pushing holistically to change our status of being importer, consumer of all commodities, and exporter, producer of less or almost nothing, the polytechnic education should be encouraged with adequate funding right now. The leadership of the National Polytechnic Student NAPS strongly supports the abolishment of the discrimination against HND certificates and as well call for removal of all barriers and ceilings and denied privilege for HND holders in the country. Also call for equal entry and salary scheme for HND and BSc holders. Thank you very much.
The nation has suffered gravely and greatly for this state of affairs. Consequently, the nation has not witnessed any form of technological development since independence due to the lacuna in the technological vision, direction, and leadership. Individuals who should otherwise be engaged in the industrial and infrastructural development of the country are sidelined, quarantined, locked down, and heavily demoralized.
So you find out that what we are suffering today is colonial legacy, of which some foreign companies in Nigeria still operate here in Nigeria. Nigerians themselves want to operate it on fellow citizens, which is not proper. So my distinguished senator, we don't want to, the forms of discrimination are in public domain, that we don't go beyond level 14. That even if you want to go beyond level 4, no matter how good you are, how competent, you have to be demoted to 2 or 3 grade levels. Even if you are the best, or then in that grade also, that you have to go back to the university after spending 5 years in the Polytechnic. And also you are not allowed to handle some schedules, even if you are the schedule officer. Okay, even if you are the schedule officer, you have to, when it's time for certain programs, maybe traveling abroad, they now look for somebody with PhD who has no experience on the subject simply because he is.
We have come to realize that there have been efforts before now to ensure that this discrimination is removed. Some of these efforts can be found, were done by Obasanjo administration, by the Jonathan administration, but they have persisted all this while. But we have also come to discover that it's not just about legislation. While we thank God for the legislation that was looked up, but a situation where JAMB will say that for you to enter into the polytechnics, you need to have 4 credits must be taken care of. A situation where for you to enter into the polytechnics, your JAMB score must be far lower than that of the universities. You should also be taken care of. These are policies that are not necessary.
This issue of dichotomy has been severally discussed with Federal Ministry of Education, and the last council decision on on it was that Ministry of Education, National Board of Technical Education, and National University Commission should all come together with a view to reviewing the curriculum of HND holders to make it the same with bachelor's degree, or what they call the defect. And this was taken as far back as 2018, and we are still awaiting that. The Office of the Head of Service is just the chairman of the National Council on Establishments, made up of head of service of the Federation and other states in the country. So for us to realistically address this position, we need to go back and ensure that the right things are done. One, ensure that the appropriate resolutions of the National Council on Establishment is obtained on the matter. And secondly, NUC, MBTE should come together and develop a curriculum that will be up to date and the same instead of reinventing the wheel.
Member Senator Mustafa.